But then I just couldn't walk anymore. Like, I just started crying.
Go where I want, good, good. Play if you want, let's do it. I'm a young CEO, sure, yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Nubieanddre, and today we're going to tell you guys a story time about when I went into the hospital to have dreko. So it was how long was I in there? Yeah, it was the 23rd. January 23rd. I was supposed to have him January 10th, but I went in to my doctor's appointment and she told me I lost 7 pounds. So Dre didn't go with me to this appointment, my mom did. So when she this is my first child, so when she told me I was getting induced, I'm thinking I'm getting induced at the doctor's office, and then I'm gonna scurry myself to the hospital and be like, listen, she already gave me the medicine, put me in my bed, I'm ready to go. But this is what happened. She told me I lost 7 pounds when I got on the scale, and she wanted me to go on the monitors that they had in the doctor's office already. So I went in there and to hear his heartbeat and stuff, and they were like, we're gonna do some more tests, so stay here for a little bit longer. So I was sitting in the doctor's office for a good hour and 45 minutes. So finally she came in, she was like, Dr. So-and-so wants you to go to triage at the hospital, and let them know this, and the third. Okay, so I went in there, you know, they put you in the waiting room, they check your blood pressure, check your weight, all that good stuff, ask you if you got this, trying to see if you be diagnosed with whatever. So I went through the questionnaire, whatever, woo. Then when they finally called me to the back room, and she asked me how long was I was like 39 weeks, and she was like, well, we're gonna call your doctor and run and get some blood from you and this, and the third, because I lost 7 pounds. This is why it was so like ridiculous. I was just like, how did I lose 7 pounds when I'm already like hella big? Like, is this a good thing, bad thing? I don't know. So finally, Dre ended up getting there because my dad was there first. My dad and his girlfriend got there first in the afternoon, because I went there around 2-something in the afternoon. My mom dropped me off. And I went in there, I got undressed and everything. They checked me to see if I was dilated. I was not dilated. I was still 1 centimeter, and it was horrible. Like, not doing this again. The lady came in and she told me everything. She was just like, so this with your pee, this, that, and the third, this is what's going on. Then after my dad left, told me keep him posted, whatever. Then my baby walked in the room, and this is when the lady started to come in and let me know that they're gonna keep me, and she wanted to give me my IV. So first she stuck me in my vein right here. She didn't get no blood. Then she stuck me right here. I never been stuck right here, and that mess hurt like hell on earth. I promise on everything. When I got back home 2 days later, my arm was still swollen. So don't let them stick you right here on everything. But she ended up sticking me right here in my hand. So after they got the IV in, they took the blood test. They were like, okay, we're waiting for you to get a room. So finally we went up to the room, and then we were waiting for the person, the doctor or whatever, to come in. Nope. The doctor to come in and give me my first medication, which was like something called Cervidil. It's like a strip they put by your cervix to make it open. So she was like, oh, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do this every 6 hours, and so. Yeah, it was like, by the time I got into my room, it was like 10-something at night. So she was like, every 6 hours, so we're gonna come in at so in the morning and check it to see how it went. So Dre ended up leaving you left that night? He ended up leaving that night, and then he came back the next day in the morning when they was giving me my next medication. So they took out the Cervidil, and they were like, well, you didn't dilate to anything, so this medicine didn't work at all. So they were like, do you think you want to do Cervidil again? I was just like, no, that junk hurts. Like, it gave me too many cramps, this and the third. And so she came in with some other medicine, which was like a pill that dissolves by your cervix. She was like, she didn't want to give me that one first because she wanted to see how the baby operated to the medicine. He spit up again? Oh. She wanted to see how he operated to the medicine. He was perfectly fine. I didn't die like to nothing. So then they gave me the next medicine, and that's when everything went downhill. This was the next day, and it was January 24th, the day that I was about to have my baby. My sister came in, his godmom. She came in with her girlfriend, and they had their camera. And she was vlogging. She was like, Nubie, I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna spend the night, this and the third. And Dre didn't get there yet. Yeah, I don't think he got there yet.
You called me. Your auntie called.
Yeah, I think he came, but he ended up leaving. If I'm not mistaken, because I was on a whole bunch of medicine. But then it came to the point where after like 2 hours after they gave me the pill that dissolves by your cervix, they wanted me to walk through the hospital. So I walked through the hospital with my sister, but then I just couldn't walk anymore. Like, I just started crying. Just had to come, and they were like, are you okay? This and the third, do you want the ball? So I'm in the room with the ball, bouncing on the ball with my sister, and she's like, who do you want me to call? I'm like, call my auntie. As soon as my auntie get on the phone, I look at my auntie, I'm just bawling in tears. I'm just like, auntie, I can't do this no more. I just gotta get her out. Like, da-da-da-da. She was like, what room are you in? What hospital? I'm on my way right now. My auntie's, she's police. So she was at work when I called her, and she just came right over. And she brought her little cop computer, and she was in there waiting, just like I was waiting. So we sit in the room. And as the contractions are getting worse, the doctor comes in, she gives me this medicine into my IV that makes me just fall asleep. Like, I just took a breath and knocked out. I was gone. And then when I told her that wasn't working, she tried to give me something a little stronger. That wasn't working. So she told me she was going to give me some fluid to separate my contractions. But that wasn't working either. Like, I swear I felt like I was dying. But she kept telling me it was the medicine. So I'm just like, okay. I'm falling asleep from the medication they give me. The fluid not separating the contractions. The contractions are still, like, very, very close together. And my auntie's just sitting there coaching me through it. She was just like, can you take it anymore? I was just like, I cannot. I'm sounding like Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop. I cannot. So then my auntie calls Dre. And what she said to you on the phone?
She said I have a debate. Because I was already on my way though. So
yeah, he was already on his way before we even called. So by the time my auntie called, he was there in the mix of, I don't know, how long? Like 15 minutes? 10 minutes?
I'll be pushing the gas.
He was like, when we thought we was having a baby one time, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. He was flying. Like, I was crying in the car, he was flying. He was not coming. This man was not coming. He was not ready. But, okay, so when Dre got there, I was, like, trying to move my body in different positions to, like, feel better. Because the pain was so excruciating, I can't even freaking explain it. And I was just crying so hard, and I was just like, can somebody come in and give me the epidural? Like, I'm ready for the epidural. Somebody come in and give it to me. But they were like, no, we have to wait until your doctor gets here. 1. 2, we don't have no room for you. 3, your food just got to your room and you so in pain that you can't even eat. Like, 4, he just walks in the door and he's asking me questions like, babe, you want me to hold your hand? You need me to hold your hand? I'm just like, shut up. Then my grandma comes in. She's making jokes and she's trying to rub my face. And I'm like, grandma, don't come in here being nice. Like, no, shut up. So then finally, by the time she checked my cervix, because this whole time she's telling me it's from the medicine they just gave me. So when she checks to see how much I'm dilated, I'm 4 centimeters dilated. By the time he walks in, I'm 6 centimeters dilated. By the time they came in, switched my bed, and was rolling me to the elevator, I was probably like 7, 8 centimeters dilated. Because when I got into my room downstairs and hopped in that bed to the other bed, it was like, you're 9 centimeters. And then, guess who walks in the room? The anesthesiologist. They're like, That's all I hear. Because I'm half asleep, but I'm half up from this pain. So it's like, I'm blinking and I see him next to me on the elevator. I blink and we're in the room. I blink, I'm on another bed. I blink and the doctor comes in and she's like, she's 9 centimeters, but she still wants her epidural. And I'm like, how long do it take? Because he's coming. What? I'm like, how long does it take? She's like, 15 minutes. And I'm just like, 15 minutes, baby? He's coming now. Like, that's not going to cut it. The doctor walks in. He's like, are you ready to push? I just start pushing. As soon as he said that, John, I start pushing. Then my water broke. Then they went in, and the lady had her hand in my crap the whole time. Right after my water broke, she's trying to see how far the baby's coming, how fast he's coming. So they told my mom not to record, but she recorded the whole time. And if I get some footage of it, I'll insert this in the video. But I was like peeing on this lady the whole time. I ain't even gonna flex. I was sitting there pissing on this lady's hand because I was pushing so hard. Like, I was trying to get everything out of me. And when people tell you it feels like a big old doodle, that's what it feel like. The biggest doodle in your life that cannot come out. Like, it feel like it's gonna rip your whole junk. So
you can do from the front now.
Pause. Okay, so he's sitting next to me, and here comes the doctor. He's like, okay, go ahead and push for me. We see his head. So in the video, when I was watching it, he was like doing the little finger thing to open it up some more so this big head little baby could come out. He's like, mama, don't talk about me like that. So he can come out, and I'm pushing and pushing, and then all of a sudden he says, okay, calm down with the pushing, because you know every time you push, they count like to 10. But I'm not counting to 10. I'm just pushing till I can't push no more. This man gonna tell me it looked like I had veins popping out of my face. What you said?
That shit in your heart.
He said, ooh. All I know is he kept asking me if I needed my hand to be held. And I was just like, no. My little sister was in there because previously my mom had my sister, and she's 6 months. So she was in the room while I was giving birth to him. His auntie was in the room while I was giving birth to her nephew, basically. So when the funny part was when I pushed him out and they put him on my chest, the doctor said, okay, who's cutting the cord? Dre looks at my mom. Then my mom looks at Dre, and she's like, cut it. What you do? You cutting it. And here go Dre. He can't say nothing but, I got you, bro. I got it. I got it. So he gets it. He cuts the umbilical cord, and I'm holding him in my arms, and I'm just like, oh, my baby. I'm so glad you're out. Oh, my gosh. But no cap. When y'all finna get my baby a bath? Because all this...
Just smell like booty. Whole room was stained. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's how you feel?
That birth process is a lot.
Listen. He did smell some type of way. It smelled like, think about it. They're in your stomach. So whatever you be eating, it just had this smell. It wasn't like stank, but it didn't smell good. Okay, you coming for me too strong. Because you done had a baby with me, so it can't stink.
You stank that, baby.
Wow. It was, my stomach was stink, not my junk.
Whatever she want to call it.
Wow.
The scent is horrible.
Yeah, okay. So, basically, they gave him this, like, mesh hat. I still got the hat. I'll insert a picture. But I'll insert a picture of the hat. It's called a dirty hat. That's what they called it, a dirty hat. The hat that they get when they first come out before they get an actual hat. So, but after they put him over there, like, what's it called? After they put him inside the little thing that they put the babies in after they're born to, like, give them their first shot and put the little ointment on their eyes, the doctor came and she told me, she was like, his heart is beating very, very fast. So we need to bring him to the NICU to run some more tests. Do you want him to be circumcised? That's all I remember her saying. I was like, yeah. And then here go Dre. I'll be back. I said, you be back. Alright, bye. Because I don't have time. Like, I'm half asleep. This man heart that harassed me to hold his head the whole time I'm pushing. Then he got the umbilical cord.
I left out because nobody, it couldn't be too many people in the room.
Oh, yeah. So it was like 3 people in the room at a time. It was my mom, my little sister, and my grandma. They was all in the room when I was pushing. No. It was you, my mom, and my grandma all in the room when I was pushing. It didn't count my sister. So then my dad, his girlfriend, my grandmother came. But before them, it was my sister, her girlfriend, and my auntie. So after the first batch left, my mom, Dre, and my grandma, then my sister, her girlfriend, my auntie came in, seen the baby, took some pictures, and they dipped. Then, and my sister, she told me she was going to come back that night, but she ended up not coming back. Actually, she did.
I thought she stayed the night before.
Yeah, she stayed the night before. There you go. The night that I first got there. He came back that night, and he spent the night. But after he left, and the second batch left, my dad and my grandma and them came in. Let me tell you what see, if you're Haitian, you already know what I'm about to say. My grandma came in, and she was like, oh, Minu. Oh, are you okay, baby? Are you okay? That's all she kept saying. I was just like, bruh. I can't comprehend nothing right now.
This wasn't pushing too long.
Oh, yeah. It was like, man was out in the gif. But, oh my God, the worst parts for me were when they had did you see when they pulled my placenta out?
After the baby, so it was in a little bag and shit. It had shit that disgusting. I had to walk around that bit to get out of the room.
And when my water broke, my mom said it squirted across the room. Ridiculous. Me, I'm just sitting there trying to hold on for dear life. I promise I felt like my life was being over. I was so dizzy, so faint, so tired all at the same time. I can't even imagine doing that again. But the worst part for me was the afterbirth crap, where if you're a mom, you know, if after you give birth, they sit there and push on your stomach, and it's like a whole bunch of.
She was pushing your shit hard.
Oh my God, there was like 1, 2, and they were just like massaging it. You could feel like a rush of blood just flowing out of you, and it's horrible. Oh my God, they got it. Huh?
Because my man sad.
No, I'm talking about after they took that out, they ended up pushing on me again, like, to get all the rest of the afterbirth out. And that was very horrible.
Okay.
And then when it was time for me to go to the bathroom for the first time, oh my gosh. Never again. We were both sick like 2 days ago. But what I was about to say. Yeah, but the first time me using the restroom, it was horrible because I ripped in 2 different places. And if you are in the Orlando area and you know about the hospitals downtown, oh my God, the roads are so bumpy. You like this the whole time crying.
She in the back seat crying.
I'm crying so hard because I'm not even barely sitting on the seat. It's so hard for me to actually sit down. I couldn't walk for about 2 weeks. And then we had to go to the store because the diapers that they gave me at the baby shower.
You
We
good?
all in here sick.
You good? Wow. That's the best you gonna make. I don't want to hold you right now.
So, yeah, so I'm sitting down, but I'm not sitting down. So I'm holding myself up, and he's like, babe, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm just like, baby, your best ain't good enough, because I'm back here dying.
I tried to take a shortcut and hit the worst road.
Oh my God. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, while I'm sitting in the seat, I'm just like, why did he go this way? Like, he could have went the other way. We could have been on clear roads right now, but he wanted to take a shortcut. And it was the worst shortcut ever. I'm talking about the worst neighborhood. It wasn't about getting home faster. It was the fact that I could not sit down. at all. Like I could not function, baby girl. Then what happened? The night that he spent the night. Oh no. The day that we were about to go home. After everybody left, cause my dad ended up buying me some food right before he left. From the food court downstairs, and then Dre ended up coming back, and I think he brought Wendy's or something. And we ended up going to sleep, but the doctors just kept coming in. Like when they switch shift, they gotta come in and do their little stuff in the inside. But see, me, I could operate off 30 minutes of sleep. I was perfectly fine. And they were like, "Oh, don't fall asleep with him in your arms." And I was just like, "Listen, boo, I'm not leaving my baby in that little whatever the heck you want to call it, and he be hungry, and I can't keep getting up because I have no energy to keep getting up, so I'm gonna just leave him in the bed with me, okay?" I was just like, "Give me a couple pillows, let me make my little barrier." But I don't know how many things of cranberry juice and water and ice I done ate that night. It was ridiculous. Then that morning, did we even eat breakfast that morning? The morning that we was about to leave.
Nah, because you had to go to that class before we left.
Yeah, so they give you like an exit class, and you got to go in there, and they're like, "Okay, for our new breastfeeding moms, this, that, and the third, whoop. What else?
After the class, they took pictures for him.
Yeah, they took pictures for him, and they gave me he falling asleep. They gave me like a card for his newborn stuff. But let me tell you, when I went on that website, I could not find nothing. So we're gonna take him to get some new pictures done. But what else? Did I miss anything? Oh, when we first got home,
everybody was knocked the fuck out.
oh my God, we went straight to sleep. But other than that, I think that's the end of the video, guys. If you have any questions for us, if you think I missed anything, any other story times that you want to hear, please let us know in the comments below. Really? Wow, you're nasty. Without further ado, guys, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the T-Fam, and make sure you let us know everything you want to see, hear, new videos, whatever the case may be. We put our email in the description below, so you know what happened.
You see this one piece of hair just like standing.
Wow. All right, guys. Well, without further ado, that is the end of the video.
Deuces.